So with recent news from Etsy that they are going to be increasing their transaction fees, I've heard from quite a few people that they're considering looking at other options when it comes to selling their products. So a lot of people are making the move to Shopify, and I love Shopify. It's great, it's so easy to use, and there are a ton of different features you can use to sell your products. If that's a route you're thinking of taking, then do check out my How to Start a Shopify Site here. However, if you do that, you do need to bring in all of the traffic to your site yourself. So it's not always the best choice, especially for people who are just starting out and don't kind of have an audience already built up. And that's why marketplaces similar to Etsy may be a better option. So that's why in this video, I thought I would go over 10 different marketplace options that you might not have heard of and that you could consider for selling your decals or other handmade products. So I've never sold on any of these places in particular, so I can't personally recommend them. Do always just do a little bit of background research before setting up a shop on there, just to make sure people enjoy selling on there and that they are getting kind of an adequate amount of traffic. So the first is GoImagine. They are US based only and 100% of their profits go to charity. So that is in itself a great reason to want to sell on there. But it's also a good choice if you want to attract ethically minded customers too. It's also such a cute site. I love the design, and there are a lot of different categories you can sell under. So hopefully you will be able to find one that is relevant for the type of product that you sell. In terms of fees, there are 4 levels to choose from depending on how many listings you want to add, and they're fairly reasonable. Folksy is a UK based site only, and it focuses on handmade goods, again with lots of different categories to sell your items within. Probably the biggest selling point of this site is that it is £5 a month, so a lot cheaper than Etsy if you sell quite a few things on there, and you get a lot of benefits from that too. My only issue with it is, as a potential customer looking at items, I just find it a bit basic in terms of look and design, but that might suit the type of thing you're looking to sell. It may stand out on that site. Made It is apparently Australia's largest online marketplace for locally handmade goods. So if you're based there, you may have already heard of it, but it seems to be a great alternative to Etsy. Although you do have to pay a quarterly or annual fee rather than listing fees or a percentage of sales. Some of the plans do give you gift guide credits though, which sounds like a great way to get your product seen by customers. And it seems like they have lots of other features like that on the homepage too. iCraft is a Canadian-based site, although they are open to sellers in the US and Europe too. And again, they are very focused on handmade products, specifically gifts. Their site is a bit basic, but they do say they have a site redesign coming very soon, and also currently have a special offer on sign-up fees. It's another site where you pay a monthly fee rather than listing and transaction fees. However, they do also charge a sign-up fee when you're first starting out. But there do seem to be quite a few selling points to the site, as you can see here. Bonanza is the next choice, and I didn't need to do my own comparing to Etsy as they have already done it for me. So there are no listing fees. They charge from 3.5% per sale, and they have an easy importing system, meaning you can move your items from Etsy or eBay and Amazon across quickly to their site. It does feel to me more like an eBay alternative rather than an Etsy one, as there are a lot of branded items on there as well as handmade things, but depending on what you sell, it may be worth checking out. The next one is Uncommon Goods. On this site, you add your individual products rather than having a shop front. So it is a little bit different and more like not on the high street, if you've heard of that. They also don't mention the percentage they charge, but it's perfect if you are selling eco-friendly, sustainable items, as that is what their focus is around. They have some really beautiful things on there. Aftercare is US only. They only sell handmade products and there are no listing fees. They just charge 7% of the total sale price, so you don't pay anything unless you sell it. They have a little find locals shop section as well, which is quite nice if you want to sell locally too. New Monday is a UK only site, very focused around showing off UK handmade sellers and artists. They have a decent Instagram following where they share a lot of their sellers' work, and they charge a set fee rather than listing or transaction fees. I feel like I've heard a lot more people mentioning them in the UK lately, so hopefully they are one to watch in terms of both people buying from there and selling on there. Store Envy feels more geared towards clothes and shoe sellers, but there are lots of other different items on there as well, and it is focused around promoting indie sellers in particular. And it may be one you want to try, as it's free to list your first 20 products, and it gives you lots of options for customizations so you can make your shop front look like your own. And then after 20 products, it is a set price per month. Fair is a little bit different, as it is focused around selling your products wholesale and to other businesses rather than individually. But it is perfect if that is something you could offer with your products. You can set up a professional looking storefront, and they have lots of features to help you manage your orders, and it's just a very sleek brand that a lot of businesses use. I get targeted ads from them all the time. However, when they bring you new customers, they do charge 25% on opening orders and 15% on reorders, so you would just need to work that into your wholesale pricing. Then I have 2 bonus sites to mention as well. These aren't marketplaces, but they could help you with your transition. The first one is Smaller. I think that's how you say it. This is actually more of a business directory rather than a marketplace, as they do require you to have a website rather than hosting your own shopfront on their site. But then you either put one listing up for free, so anyone searching on there can find you, or you can pay to list a few items and then the customer can click through to your website from any of them. This could be an option if you do want to open a website and you just need a little bit of help getting that extra traffic to it. And then Ziblit is a platform that helps you list your items across Etsy, eBay, Facebook, Instagram, and a website all at the same time and manage them in the same place. So if you're not quite ready to leave Etsy, but you want to try kind of some of the other big places to sell without getting yourself confused about which sale has come from where, then this is a great way to manage them all in one place. So I hope you found that helpful. You could just try a few of them out alongside Etsy, especially the free ones, and especially if you are still building up an audience. I am still a big fan of Etsy and the traffic it brings me, so I'm not planning on moving anywhere else anytime soon, but it is good to know that there are so many other options out there should that change in future. Let me know in the comments if you're sticking with Etsy too, or if you're going to make the move to somewhere I've just mentioned or your own website. And please don't forget to like, follow and subscribe for more videos like this in future.